Hey, peace and love. Let's make some whipped body butter. Here we have some unrefined, all natural, raw mango butter. I do not use shea butter because of the fragrance of shea butter. It's hard to overpower, and I like the consistency of mango butter. It's very soft and creamy. I add coconut oil to this mixture. Of course, I measure everything, so the measurements will be below. This is a calendula or sunflower infused oil that I infuse myself. And we're going to melt that down, which is the coconut oil and the infused oil. This is how that looks once it starts to melt in a double boiler. I then use my emulsifier to make sure that it is blended well. You definitely want a good blend. Then we add in our melted mango butter slowly as we are emulsifying at the same time. It just helps the process. It helps blend the two oils more efficiently. There's no specific time on how much I emulsify this. I naturally time everything, and then I give it a good mix with my silicone spatula. You want to remove this from the heat and allow it to cool down so that we can add it to our mixing machine. It definitely has to be cooled down to get a thicker, creamier consistency. Here it is in my mixing machine, and this is how it looks after I've mixed it. You will know that it's cooling down because it turns white again. The more it cools down, the more fluffier it is and the more whipped it will be. The whisking effect is what really whips your cream to the perfect consistency. Look at that. Butter, baby. So beautiful. Sometimes if you grab a piece of it and add it to your skin, you can tell the texture of it, and you might want to mix it a little longer. Here I'm adding them to the 8-ounce jars that I have. I always add the additives after I have added them to the jars because they're all customized and all different scents. So I add those in later. Sometimes I add dried herbs that are already infusing them to the top of them just for aesthetic look, makes them look more appealing. And this is the final look with labels and packaging. Beautiful. Thank you so much for watching. Peace and love.